Smells good, man. Jason Deng, you did your thing. That was corny. Man, what is going on, guys? ggkickzz here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys press that like button, that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell down below so you guys are notified every time my videos drop. I got a banger for you guys today. Yeah, again, I got really lucky. I hit on the Snkrs app. I know this release was chaotic. Everybody was mad that they took L's. Most people were even mad that they didn't even get to the pending screen. You guys know the infamous pending screen that is always on sneakers. When you guys try for sneakers, as soon as you press buy, you get pending. Sometimes when you take an L, it's just pending and pending and pending. Well, this time it wouldn't even let us process payment. It was giving us shipping errors, payment errors, even though everything was correct. But somehow, some way, my girlfriend was able to hit on these on her phone. So shout out to her. Really lucky for these, my size and everything. I'm talking about the Nike SB Dunk Low Street Hawker. This shoe is basically a mashup between skateboarding and the Chinese food culture because their cuisines are loved all around the world. So skateboarding is loved all around the world. So people of all different shades, colors, cultures, religion, they all skateboard. A lot of people love Chinese food. So Jason Deng, the designer of this sneaker that worked with Nike SB very close, mashed these up together in a very special shoe. It combines 6 dishes from 6 different regions all over China and just mashes it up in one shoe. So without further ado, let's unbox it. So here you have your colorful rainbow style stripe box. This is for the Nike SB's Dunk Lows that are limited and release in skate shop and drop on sneakers as well, but in very limited amount, just like the Sean Clivers that I got up there. I also got really lucky on those. So when you guys open up the box here, first thing you guys could notice that the first paper you guys are greeted with is a Street Hawker menu. It has a bunch of different cuisines that you would see like at a restaurant. It just has a bunch of different foods that you can order. So that's extremely dope. Once you open that up, you're greeted with a blank white paper and the shoes are underneath there. So here it is in all its glory. Both sneakers, both 2 different completely types of sneakers, basically gonna be a mismatched shoe, just like the What the Dunks. So I'm gonna be pulling out my favorite one first. I'm actually gonna pull out both of them. And I wanna show you guys real quick more in depth on this paper. So this paper right here with the Street Hawker menu is just very dope. You guys can see that there's a subtle Nike SB branding, kind of like a little trademark, watermark type thing. And then you have your menu repeating. Very nice touches on this paper. I love me some good packaging. It's not always about the shoe and only the shoe. So starting off with my favorite shoe of the pack is this left shoe right here. Gonna give you guys a quick 360 view. And there's just a lot going on with this sneaker, with both of them. So let's start off at the toe box right here. You guys can see some Chinese donuts, believe it or not. When you guys think of Chinese cuisines, you guys don't really think of donuts, right? So whatever, he added donuts on the toe box. Right here by the eyelids, that's actually some mutton soup. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I'll be adding my sources and pictures and the actual Chinese names. If you guys know how to pronounce that, be my guest. But me, not even gonna try it because I'm just gonna embarrass myself. I already speak 2 languages. Trying to pronounce another language would just be out of this world for me. So this toe box right here, you have your gray suede toe box, kind of reminiscent of a goose. And on the Nike swoosh right here, you guys can see that is made out of like this wood. It's not actually wood material, but it looks wood. So that's just basically representing the chopsticks that they use in the Chinese culture to eat noodles, rice, sushi, whatever. They basically eat everything with chopsticks. So behind that, you guys can see like this very embossed suede. I never really seen that on a sneaker. It's like this embossed suede, and it's just, it basically is pita bread. I'll be putting up pictures like I said. So with the pita bread, what they do is that they soak it in the mutton soup and they eat it like that. So that's very dope. On the lateral heel of the sneaker as well, you guys can see it's basically like a water painting. I also forgot to mention The toe box and the lateral heel of this sneaker is actually made out of canvas. I'll be showing close-up so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So this is basically like water style painting. So that's where he took the inspiration from. So that's why it kind of looks like that, not that much detail, because it is water painting. And if you guys ever tried it in school or whatever, it's really hard to do. It's really hard to get detail. Basically damn near impossible to like get something to be really detailed, but that's just the whole thing of this shoe. This symbol back here stands for food as well, and this symbol right here that's embroidered is a 10-cent coin. Again, it's hinting at some other types of noodles. So overall, this shoe is very dope. The inside lining of the sneaker right here is like this nice bright green, and outlining the tongue, this fat tongue right here, is a yellow color. On the outsole, you have your nice baby blue, sky blue outsole as well. And then you have your darker blue stitching, putting the outsole and the midsole together there. Just very dope touches all around. The laces that come stock with these are white. Here's a closer look at the insole for this shoe. Each shoe has a different insole, so that's pretty dope as well. You have your Zoom Air unit on the back as well. But this painting right here, this water style painting, represents the sky as in heaven, because some people treat food like heaven. I'm not making this up, guys. I'm gonna be putting pictures up everywhere. I'm not making this up to where I get my sources from. This is how the artist intended us to look at his art. So that's how I am gonna be presenting it to you guys. So now that we're done with that side of the sneaker, let's take a look at the other sneaker, because it even has more. The inside color of this lining right here represents different meat dishes. Behind the Nike swoosh, behind the silver Nike swoosh right here is some ostrich leather. I don't really like the bumps on it, but hey, that's what the artist wanted to do. Kind of just looks weird to me, like irritated skin. That's kind of what it looks to me. But it's basically ostrich leather right there, representing crispy goose. The bronze color on the toe box there is pulled from Chendagu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. That's basically what they make their dishes in. The yellow outsole represents the cooking oil that they use. This shoe, on the other hand, is made out of leather all around, not like the other shoe. The other shoe mixed in suede with canvas. This shoe is basically all leather all around. So what the front of the toe box represents is basically like while their food is boiling. And then on the eyelids right here, you guys can see that there's wood and fire. That basically represents when the goose is roasting. And on the back here, on the lateral side of the shoe, you guys can see that this is shaved ice cream as well. It may not look it like I said because it is water painting, but this is what the artist intended it to be. This is the information that they provided us to provide to you. So it's basically like your main meal in the front and then your dessert in the back. There is your food symbol again as well in brown. The silver on the Nike swoosh resembles the metal hook that they use to hang the goose in when they roast them. And even the shoelaces on these shoes, guys, have a meaning. Like everything on this shoe was made for a reason. The designer really took his time creating these shoes, and that's why they're so sought after. That's why the hype is there. So the black laces stand for pepper, the green laces stand for the shallots that they use to cook, and this beige color stands for garlic, because if you guys know garlic, garlic is that color. Everything I'm saying is that color. And then last but not least, the white laces are garlic. So this is a food all around shoe. Let me show you guys the insole of this sneaker as well. On the insole of this sneaker here, you guys can see that the insole represents their method on growing rice paddles. That's the technique that they use for their land. There's your Zoom Air unit as well. Smells good, man. All right, guys, so my final thoughts on this Nike SB Street Hawker. I'm gonna be giving these a 10 out of 10 because the creativity was there. It involved the Chinese culture, Chinese food cuisines, and skateboarding all in one shoe. Each shoe has a different meaning. Man, each part of the sneaker has a different meaning. So I'm gonna have to give this shoe a 10 out of 10. Maybe I'm a little biased because I hit and this is a rare sneaker, but if you guys really think about it, there's a lot of dope things that was never seen before, and I like that. I like creativity when it comes to sneakers. Jason Deng, you did your thing. That was corny. But if you guys like this video, make sure you guys press that like button, that subscribe if you haven't already. Also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another video. You know the vibe. See you guys in the next one.